What up, Junction Crew? It's your boy, A Prince. Yeah, we back with another one. Alright? Stick around. I got some important tips for you if you want to be a YouTuber. So, without no further ado. Okay, Junction Crew. So you're like this. You're like, I was watching Creative JCTN, and I felt like I wanted to start my YouTube channel because A Prince was so inspirational to me that I feel like I can go ahead and start my own YouTube channel, and I want to try to get it done. You know what I'm saying? We want to learn? I'm going to teach you. Let's get this done. Step 1. Do your research. Research is important. Do your research to find out if your name has been taken. That's the first thing. 2, choose a name that is going to be synonymous with everything. Everything. All right? You want to make sure that whatever you're doing, whether it's cars or whatever your niche is that you prefer to start a channel with, that you know exactly a name that's going to coincide with everything. You don't want to be called world's greatest sports and you talking about cars all the time. You know, cars, sports, not really the same thing. So you want to make sure that you're in the arena that fits everything for the criteria. So you want your name to fit there as well. So you're going to do the research next. Not really the same thing. So you want to make sure that you're in the arena that fits everything for the criteria. So you want your name to fit there as well. So you're going to do the research next, as always, to make sure that your name that you choose is not taken with that or whatever the case may be. And be as much creative as possible, but choose a name that people don't really have to question so much. It's funny though, because for me, I chose Creative JCTN, but it means junction. But the reason why I couldn't come out right and say junction is because there's a restaurant in England called The Junction. Or there's other creative junctions with that name. So, you know, it was like, huh? So for me to differentiate between all the different junctions, creative junctions, and all those different things, I'm Creative JCTN. But it works for me. And my niche works for me because I talk about everything. I talk about, you know, elevating the mind. I talk about how to better yourself. I talk about all different types of walks of life, all different types of things. So it's a junction. It's a merger of all those different things. And it's done in a creative fashion. I talk about art as well. So that works for me. But what works for me may not work for you. So you did your research, right? You got your name done, feeling pretty comfortable. The name checks out. You did your research. Now the next thing is make sure that you got content that people love to watch, and don't stay stagnant. Keep on coming up with something. Keep reinventing the wheel, so to speak. This is where YouTubers kind of fall short a little bit. And don't stay stagnant. Keep on coming up with something. Keep reinventing the wheel, so to speak. This is where YouTubers kind of fall short a little bit because they don't put enough content out consistently. If you're going to be a YouTuber and you want to do this thing, you got to do everything. You have to keep coming with the content. You got to be consistent because you basically, it's like this. You got a TV show, and now you got to have your viewers out there to keep watching your TV show. What's going to make them? Are you showing things that's interesting, new, or things that's fascinating that they want to learn about, whatever? And are you showing consistent enough? When you watch, let's see, I can't really throw names out there, but when you're watching whatever show that you're watching, is it a weekly show? Or is it a show that is every other couple of months, there's something new. 9 times out of 10, what you're watching is a weekly show, right? So you got to be consistent like that. You got to keep on growing. You got to keep putting content out there consistently. So you got your name. You're putting out content consistently. The next thing is, do not be afraid if you mess up. Being a YouTuber, you're not going to get things right. I guarantee you're not. And like I said, I got bloopers to prove it. All right? You're not going to get things done on the first snap. I mean, it ain't going to be take one and you got it. Nah. So, like I said, you're consistent with it, you know, and don't be afraid to make mistakes. All right? And now the next thing is choosing the right camera equipment. All right? Your people want to see you. They want to see you in the best clarity as much as possible. So you don't want to have the wrong angles. Take it from me. All right? My very first video, I didn't have the camera angled right. So the first one, I was sitting way back here, and I was sitting way back here, and it's showing the angle of the steering wheel. Like, okay, like where my face at? You know, this is the moneymaker right here, you know? So why am I showing you the steering wheel? So with that being said, you know, please make sure your angles is right. Please make sure that you have the right camera, because like I said, this is the moneymaker. And you know, never give up on your dreams. All right? Throughout this journey, you're going to see me try to build a clothing company from the ground up. Make sure your angles is right. Please make sure that you have the right camera, because like I said, this is the moneymaker, you know. And if you're not showing people, you know, you're showing things all blurred out, or the camera is kind of like distorted or whatever, you're kind of losing viewers there. People want a crisp production. They want everything to be 4K. They want to be able to watch you on the big screen. Yeah, the big screen. They want to see you, and they want to make sure the production is crisp. So you have to be a person that is realizing that you're doing this to help people. So many people want to get into YouTube because it's money and all. Money is not everything. To me, what helps me out more is knowing that someone watched Creative JC10, they took away from it, like, man, I really learned something today. I learned something about cameras. I learned something about drawing. I learned something about trivia. I learned something about whatever. I took something away from it that I learned. That, to me, is the most valuable to me. I don't really care about money. It's great. Who wouldn't want it? But that's not what I'm in. I'm not the interest of money. I'm in the interest of helping people. And I'd say that time and time and time again. And it shows in the efforts that I do as far as bringing other guests on and doing those different things. It's just to help people. So whatever your calling card is for your channel, I would hope that you would do it in the interest of trying to better people around you and to, you know, show some type of growth. But if not, if you care about just the money only, people, getting people to come on your channel and stuff like that, your credibility would make a lot of people step away and say, nah, I don't know if I want to be a part of what you got going on.
I just don't think it's fair that you charge me 25% interest on the money that you loan me when you already take 30% out of my check.
Because a lot of times people just want pure good entertainment, you know, pure good wholesome entertainment. So with that being said, you don't really want to be on some stuff where, you know, you over here, you know, with the I just care about money. Now, yes, you can make money with YouTube. They got a standard now. The standard is that you have to get 4,000 watched views, 400 watch views. So like I said, you're building a channel, you're building a TV show, and you want people to keep watching it, tuning in, and making sure they put the thumbs up and like your videos. Please make sure you do that, by the way, small disclaimer. And making sure they hit the red subscribe button. And the only way for you to do that is be an outgoing person. Be a person that relates to people. Hey, how you doing? My name is A Prince. You know, I have a YouTube channel. It's Creative JCTN. Stick around. You're going to love it. I promise you, you will. Hey, what's it all about? Check it out. You know, I'm going to give you my card. Oh, Creative JCTN. Okay, please subscribe. Okay. Wait. Don't be a stranger. Support the movement. Hit the subscribe button, then tap the notification bell. We all family here, and I can't do it without you. So please continue to share the content and hit that thumbs up button. Much appreciation. Thank you. But what's going to make them subscribe is when they actually see your content. But your outgoing nature is what's going to attract them. So if you're a timid person and you like, I got a YouTube channel, just please stick around and try to, you're not going to get people. Go-getters get things done. So you got to be a go-getter and get things done. If you want a YouTube channel and you want it to thrive, them 4,000 watch hours, it's tough. But it's not nearly as tough as getting 1,000 subscribers for you to get paid. Now, depending on what field you go into, whatever your niche is, cars, relationships, sports, the whole nine, depending on what you do, you will attract a relatively nice sized audience. For me, it's going to be kind of tough because my niche, I'm all over the place and I promote positivity, but a lot of times that's not something that's most requested. What's most requested is cars, relationships, games, makeups, tips, all those different type of things like this here. It is what it is. I'm not tripping over that. That's why I said you kind of got to know what you want to do with this here. Do you want to help people, or are you in it for the interest of money? If you're in it for the interest of money and you don't get your views up or you don't get all this stuff up, you're going to get disappointed and you're going to be like, man, forget this YouTube thing. I'm done with it. So it's all about what you're in the interest of doing. Just kind of comes back full circle. You know what I'm saying? Those are the rules. You can get demonetized if you show violence and a whole bunch of other stuff like that. And there is copyrights with music, so you got to be very, very light. I would prefer for you to use the YouTube music, especially when you're trying to, you know, put things together. Because if you don't, you're going to run into a whole bunch of copyrighted content. And then what's going to happen is when it's time for you to get paid, you're going to get nothing. Because all your money is going towards the record companies for you using the music. So they gonna get broke off. You not. So you gotta be wise about this whole thing. You know what I'm talking about? So hopefully you took the time to see the video here that I posted and you feel like you got the thing, you got the materials, you want to shine, you want to do a YouTube channel. Hopefully my tips will work for you. All right, I wish you nothing but the best, Junction Crew. It's your boy A Prince, and I'll get you in the next one. Thanks for watching.